With EVO 2019 just around the corner, I thought it'd be cool if we sat down and discussed some of the biggest reveals that might come out of EVO 2019. Now I know there's a lot of predictions, a lot of rumors, but I made this video so we pretty much can break down what we heard so far. So let's get down to it. One of the first games I want to discuss is Street Fighter V. Now, I know a lot of people have been predicting that Street Fighter 6 may get announced, or will it be a longer edition, a new addition to Street Fighter V, like a proper Season 4? Well, recently Ono went to Twitter to say that he's confirming that there won't be any Street Fighter 6 announcement at EVO. But what there will be is some major Street Fighter V announcements. Now, I'm thinking that there could be a lot of new things brought to Street Fighter V. I know a lot of people say that the game is old, so it's not really going to do good in terms of bringing new players on, but I do think that they can make the game last a little bit longer by introducing more characters, more stages, maybe putting out easier ways to earn the virtual currency in the game, new missions, new costumes. So I'm pretty sure something will be announced that will be major to the Street Fighter players. Tekken is one of those games that I wasn't sure it was going to make it as far as it did. Now, I've been playing Tekken from the beginning, and I honestly didn't expect this to blow up as much as it did. They put the work out there, and they definitely got what was coming to them, man, in the best way possible. Tekken keeps growing every single year. So what do I expect for them to announce this year at Tekken? Tekken is another game that some people, quote unquote, say it is an old game and that there's no point of updating it because, I mean, the time is pretty much done for the game. That may be the biggest lie that I've heard for a while. Now listen, Tekken, like I said, Tekken grows every year. So if you ask me, what I think they're going to do is they're going to reveal Tekken Season 3 and it's going to blow up. They're going to have another guest character and it's going to be a successful season. I think Tekken is in a very unique place where they have a decision to make up. Do they want to go the route of release more DLC or prep for another game? And they're in the middle right now, so they have a lot of options, especially with the next-gen consoles coming out. I think a lot of the companies are holding back on their next game, and they're just going to improve on the current ones that they have now. So for Tekken, definitely look forward to Season 3. Soul Calibur, please, you need to show us something to breathe a little bit of life back into this game. Not to say that Soul Calibur is dead by any means necessary. It's just that they put out a season pass with realistically, it only has 3 characters, right? Because one of them was already out before, one of them was already created when the game was already put out. So realistically, they have 3 DLC characters. And I understand it takes a lot of time to make the characters, but we're still waiting on a reveal for who that last character is, and it could be anybody at this point. There was leaks that said it could be Cassandra, other people said Huang, somebody's asking for more guests. You know, it can be anything, but I feel like when it comes to Soul Calibur, they just need to let us know who that last character is, and then confirm if they're going to move forward with a Season 2 or not. Just let us know what the players can be expecting as they grow with this game as it's going on. It's not on its second year, but by October, it'll be on its second. It's be completely done with the first year, moving on to the second year. So I definitely want to hear more news about where that game is going, more updates, maybe major changes like a whole Season 2 change where characters get new moves, every character can get 2 critical edges. Possibilities are endless, but it's all about what is realistically happening. So if you ask me, I can place my bets on just saying that when it comes to Soul Calibur, we'll most likely hear who the 3rd character is from that Season 1 DLC pass. Samurai Shodown. This game is new. So if you ask me, they really don't have to show anything at EVO, and they can just go out there and have a good time. But I know people expect big reveals, and Samurai Shodown hasn't been around for a while, so maybe people were expecting something. Possible character look, sneak peek at who's going to be out for the rest of the season, or maybe just a DLC trailer for the first character. Or nothing, because like I said, the game is literally brand new. They don't have to do too much right now. They just need to go off of the fact that this is a decent fighting game, and they have good numbers here. Do their best to keep this game alive, SNK. Mortal Kombat 11. I have a lot to say about this game, especially when it comes to what they can reveal for Evo 19. So first, let's start off with the DLC. Show us the character models for Nightwolf and Sindel, and possibly tease some more Spawn and the last two characters, because I feel like that keeps the fans excited and engaged in the game. It's been a while since we heard some news about the DLC characters, and I know they've been posting some teaser pictures, but I think we need something a little bit more solid and concrete now at this point. Something that actually shows off what they would look like moving or something. It keeps people a little bit more excited and engaged. Next, I think they should show off something fresh that's going to be added to the game. Even though it is new, a lot of people are saying this game is becoming stale because the main thing that they offered in this game, which is the customizable moves, is locked because it's not really used for ranked or tournament modes. Now, what we can do is, or what they can do is they can show off maybe a new variation for the character. For every character, new variations, one or two new, maybe no new moves. I think all you really need to show us is new variations for characters that we can use during ranked and tournament, and that will get people more engaged now because they realize, okay, I have more options once again with the characters that I'm going to play with. A lot of people, when they play Mortal Kombat, they say that there's not a lot of moves, not a lot of freedom to express how you want to fight. It's really boxed into this certain format that just works best to what takes up the most damage, not really what is the most flashiest. It's very basic, simply put. That's what's being said right now. So they definitely need to show off some more variations and some DLC. Let's do it. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This game is the biggest game at EVO for 2019. I am not as big on Smash as I used to be back in my day, but I can appreciate the game for what it's worth. And oh boy, did they deliver. When it comes to this game, though, I expect not a lot to be revealed. And here's why. I understand that they have the main stage and the final tournament slot on Sunday, but if you actually look at what this game has showed off at the last, I think it was the E3 Nintendo Direct, it was content set all the way into the fall. So if you ask me, it's not too much they can reveal. They've already showed off the character Hero, I believe that's his name, from Dragon Quest, don't quote me, and the other guy, Banjo and Kazooie from, his game, and they showed off gameplay for both of them, so I know that it's gonna be quite a while before we get something else, but they can show maybe some season patch update stuff, new items, new trophies. Maybe they could tease the other character coming in, or maybe a complete surprise at all. Like I said, I haven't been up on my Smash as I used to be, so this game can catch me by surprise, just like how it originally caught me by surprise. I didn't think they would put every single character in the game, and they did. So they can show off anything, and they can also show off nothing, because they've already showed off so much and the future of this game. They have their plate full, they have their hands full, and the fans are excited and got what they asked for. Dragon Ball FighterZ is taking a really long time showing us what they have for that last hidden character. So if you ask me, I think when EVO comes around this weekend, pretty much what Dragon Ball FighterZ is going to do is they're going to show off Janemba, and also to keep people more engaged, they're going to show off Gogeta and Broly, because it's been so long since we've got any new content, and it seems like things are kind of slowing down for this game. So I think they'll hit us with a lot of new content, so that way we can be excited to keep playing this game, even though there's really not much left to the season. Now, when it comes to Eunice and Blaze Blue, I don't know too much about the game, and honestly, the only time I've touched it is back in the beta days. So I can't really tell you anything when it comes to big announcements about these two games. I hope that when something does come out, the fans are just as excited for their game as any other fighting game player, but I can't really speak on this game right now, so I'll just leave it at that. That's all I really have to say concerning EVO 2019 big announcements. What are some of you guys' predictions? If you enjoyed the video, Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.